Wait, so people are looking for the heavily makeup and like plastic
some
surgery?
some people love
some,
that shit.
Some men want a Barbie. Like
They do. They do.
That's
what
honestly.
it's because that's what society portrays. Like we look at
Well, yeah, you got Kim
celebrities.
Kardashian.
Yeah,
and all that
that's what I'm
shit.
saying.
But
And they
I would
men-
say the majority of men prefer a woman with no or minimal makeup and no plastic surgery. In fact, let's ask the chat here. Chat, I'm going to ask you 2 questions. The first one is going to be about plastic surgery. Guys, 1 in the chat if you dislike plastic surgery on a woman. 2 in the chat if you're for plastic surgery. 1 in the chat if you like plastic surgery on a woman, so fake lips, fake butt, BBL. 2 in the chat if you dislike that.
We're getting a lot of ones.
Okay, can I ask a question? Not to the chat, just to you.
Hold. Yeah, just 1 sec. Let's see what the chat. Okay, we got a lot of ones here. We got 1 guy with a 2. A couple with what? Come on, y'all. Amplified truth, you're
I
full
feel
of
like
shit.
all plastic
Bruv.
surgery is that bad.
Yeah.
What
How
if
you
you
gonna
have like
oh.
a horrific scar on your face and now you want it removed, or maybe you don't like a bump on your nose and you want it gone, or you don't like your lips. You're doing this, and you feel
there's
better, you look
degrees.
better. There's definitely limits to this.
Like BBL,
right.
that shit looks weird. I think
But
BBLs
some
look
men
terrible.
like that.
Some
Some
men-
men
yeah.
want
There
that.
are men that
Kim Kardashian has a BBL and everybody
Right.
millions
And
of
now
men
men
look
are
at
like
that
upset.
and want that to be the standard.
And she has unfortunately probably influenced who knows how many thousands of women
Yeah.
to follow in her footsteps and get a ridiculous looking plastic surgery.
Yeah.
But so there's definitely levels to it. But I mean, plastic surgery initially was to like people who had severe like facial deformities and that sort of stuff. That's different though. Like, people actually, interestingly enough, people coming back from World War I were coming back with half their face caved in. That's a scenario where I think plastic surgery is appropriate.
Well, yeah, they're still trying to get some too, like.
But
they
like,
shouldn't have to suffer
Yeah.
because they got half their face blown off.
yeah, but and I'll get to your thing in just a sec. And then guys, this is related to makeup, question for the chat. 1 in the chat if you prefer the no makeup look, so like no makeup, a girl who doesn't wear makeup, or do you prefer a girl who wears makeup? 2 in the chat for that. 1 in the chat, prefer no makeup. 2 in the chat, you prefer a girl with makeup. All right, we got some 1s coming in. 1s. 1.5. Okay, he's half and half there. We got 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. What was your thing you wanted to come in on?
I might have lost it. Sorry. It's okay. No. No, wait, I got it.
You got it? Okay, go ahead.
I got it. Well, I was just kind of adding on to what Ari was saying about how, like, this whole, like, BBL, like, kind of thing that's been going on, like, plays a big part in us as women and our confidence, I feel like, in my opinion, just because she was saying that that's kind of what society portrays to be as, like, what they want. So I don't know.
No, I agree with you. I think nowadays men, like especially, like they want a fat ass or they want
Yeah.
big tits. They want this. And, now you see all these girls going to the gym, killing themselves, doing all these squats, doing these weights. And I'm all, for supporting how you want to look and how you want to feel. I think the gym's really important. But again, like you do have a lot of these women now who are like, fuck, I don't have that,
Yeah.
And then it's, you get men who are like, I'm kind of bummed that you don't, and it's like, sorry? Like, it wasn't modified this way. It's just built this way,
Yeah.
I mean, I think when it comes to TNA, tits and ass, men want that naturally.
But what if you don't have
Yeah.
that naturally,
Yeah, but no.
Like we
all of us
don't
do.
like
But
well
also-
fake tits, fake ass, like it just I don't know, it doesn't look right. Especially the BBL. It just does not look right. It looks weird. The thighs are
Well,
just not matching up.
to
It's just
you aesthetically.
Yeah.
But
to most men aesthetically.
But why
I
it looks
should-
completely
bogus.
disagree.
And I think,
feel
I mean,
like-
do any women here at the table might agree with me. do BBLs look ridiculous? Anybody?
Yes,
I think
I
if-
agree
to-
with you.
Thank you.
I've seen some botched
To a
ones.
degree.
I've
Yeah.
seen some
The way that
botched,
the
yeah.
butt and goes into the legs, it's just like a big diaper, skinny legs. Like at
Yeah.
least work your quads so
There
that
you
they
go.
can match the butt.
There you go.
If you want to get a BBL, then go for it. But
That's your problem. But
I don't like it.
I don't know,
I'd
it's
rather do
just
some squats.
So different to me because I don't know. I work around a lot of men for a living.
Mhm.
You know, I've grown up a lot around men, and you know, a lot of them, their preferred thing is, you know, a big butt or big boobs, and I feel like.
Well, you're right. Men do like big butts and big boobs, but well, especially with the butt, naturally.
But not every girl has
But-
that naturally.
Yeah.
Well, sure, of course, but I would say most men would prefer a woman with like a more petite butt than a BBL. We can ask that chat. Chat? Okay. I don't even know how to frame the question, but I'd say most men would like, if given the choice, honestly, for me, given the choice, I'd prefer a girl with pancakes, like no ass. No, I prefer a girl with no ass than a BBL. Because it's weird. In the same way that, like, for example, for me, I had seen this girl and she had a like a tummy tuck, and she was never even like overweight or anything, but she just said, "Oh, I have like maybe 5 or 10 pounds of this trouble area in my lower stomach," and it just like it looked dehydrated. It looked like weird, and yeah, her tummy was flat. But I was like, I would prefer like a little chub, to be honest.
A little muffin top.
I would, yeah, give me a bit of rolls over,
But you
and
know,
maybe I'm enlightened. I don't know. Give me rolls over a
but
flat
she feels
tummy
better
tuck
about
stomach.
it, you know, and I feel like,
Yeah.
yeah, she feels better about it. She feels more confident. She feels more empowered, and you know, there's a man out there who's gonna like it, you know.
Sure, there are men out there who like it, but I don't think it's the majority of men.
Maybe not.
I think if you
I'm
ask
not-
most men, they prefer natural.
Mm-hmm.
Even if natural is not ideal, they still prefer natural.
But
Word.
at the end of the day, are you dating her or marrying her for her body? Like, I think if you get to know her as a person better, you'll either accept her BBL and her fake boobs and you want to be with her for her, or if you don't want that, move on. Go to what you'd like.
Well,
That-
yeah, I mean, for me, I don't think I can't imagine having a serious long-term relationship or a marriage with someone who has like fake tits and a BBL. To me, it's almost a red flag because I think that there's like a certain like personality that's going to lean towards undergoing those sorts of procedures. So,
Can I add something?
sure.
I'm a little concerned because
With what?
I see all these chats that are like, natural bodies are the best. Like, I love natural bodies.
Into the
And-
microphone.
What?
Into the microphone.
Oh, so my bad.
Go ahead.
Like, natural is always better. That's what someone said right there, which
Yeah.
is great. That's your opinion. But how come before this topic was brought up, everyone was commenting stuff about the
Oh,
people
Jesus.
sitting here?
Well, I don't know what they were saying.
Well,
but
all I'm saying is it's very controversial when you go from making comments about someone's appearance or weight and then saying that your claim is
Yeah.
natural
You like
is
them
your
all
favorite
natural.
thing. Like, does that make sense to you?
well, you can be thin and natural. Wait, I'm not sure what you're talking about though.
I think her point isn't like, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I think before this topic was brought up, people were commenting on the bodies of people here. But now that this topic is brought up, everybody's like, oh my God, yeah, like skinny, like keep your body like natural and all that. So it's kind of like, what's the word?
Hypocritical.
Yeah.
Controversial.
Yeah.
Contradictory? Is that
Yeah.
what you're
Yeah,
looking
it's
for?
contradicting and like kind of hypocritical in a way.
Well, I mean, I can't speak to what chat was saying
Well,
before
I mean,
the show. I
chat's
don't know.
active with us so they can respond.
I think this is just a topic that, you know,
Maybe
it's agree to disagree, and you agree and you disagree.
Word.